Hi, I hope you can see me okay. I'm sitting on the floor and there is a little bit of sun shining behind me. But today I want to talk about cults and bad relationships. Now I know it seems kind of strange to put those two words in the same sentence, but they're actually very similar because they both use coercive control. And I've had experience with both. And I feel like this is one of the major reasons why a lot of us, especially women, but it happens to men as well, are having our power and control taken away from us because we're putting ourselves willingly, but from a place of, I suppose, love often, or this misinformed belief, and we're putting our faith and our trust in other people who aren't respecting that or respecting us. So I've written this guide, it's 7 steps, and to help you understand better what that means. And I've typed it all up, I've put it on my computer, so I'm going to actually read off that directly because I don't want to get the words wrong because I think I've written it quite well. So the number one identifier of a cult or a bad relationship is control and power, where you voluntarily give up your personal freedom and hand your control over to another person. And once they have control of your life by not letting you have access to your money, family or friends, then the only person you have is them. So this guide is to help you identify cults and bad relationships. And remember, although it may sound strange and extreme having cult and relationship in the same sentence, the techniques are very much the same. It's coercive control. So these people put themselves in a position of power and authority to control you and stop you from focusing your life anywhere else because everything is about them. So how do they do this? Number 1, they separate you from your family and friends so you are isolated and they are in control of you and your life. They will discredit your family and say your family are bad for you, holding you back, and that you shouldn't communicate with your family or share what you are doing with them. In the extremities of a cult or religion, they may ask you to live on their property or in their home, further isolating you. Number 2, they will control your money, limiting your options so you can't leave. They will control your spending and or dictate where you spend your money, or they will have you spend all your money on them. Number 3, they will convince you that you have an emotional trauma, usually around your family, which they tell you is holding you back and they are the only ones who can help you. Number 4, their way is the only way. There is no other way, according to them. Number 5, they won't respect your opinion or allow you to have a voice. They will talk over you and dominate you until you give up and you don't bother speaking your truth anymore. Number 6, they will use fear as a form of control. They will make you afraid that if you don't listen to them and do as they say, bad things will happen to you. You may get sick, you may go to hell, you may lose your family, your security, your privacy, or the world may come to an end. Number 7, they will create rules and rituals for you to follow, usually based around fear. So those are the steps that I've put together as a guide to help you hopefully identify whether or not you are in a cult or a bad relationship and a coercive control situation. And so the first step to taking back control of your life is actually to understand and identify that you are in this situation. And there's a lot of information on the internet around coercive control, so definitely please look that up. I was going to put a link in the description below, but because YouTube is global and you could be watching this from any country, the best thing is to look it up. There are a lot of support groups, and also seek family help and support. I can't speak about your family in particular, but I do know that a lot of families are out there to support, and even though you may have been isolated from your family, that families are always, in most cases, are always there for you and are just waiting for you to ask and will help you. So I hope this guide has helped you in some way to be bold, be brave, have the confidence and the strength to come back to yourself and find your own power again and stop giving it away to somebody else, because That's not any way to live, and you deserve to be you. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to live your life on your terms and your way and not be controlled by anybody else. And often we end up in these situations from the kindness of our heart because we've either fallen in love or we're seeking an answer somewhere from somebody else, and we're genuine, just amazing people who are very kind-hearted, who end up in these situations. So you're a very strong person, you're an amazing person, and you deserve the best. So do what you can to get out of the situation that you're in, and know that it will be a little bit hard, it will hurt, but that you'll come through it and you'll have this amazing, incredible life. So love and happiness to you.